In this video, we'll be talking about the basic operation in algebra. Algebra is a part of mathematics in which relations and properties of number are investigated by the means of general symbols, which means in algebra, we'll be using something that is called general symbols. For example, the area of a rectangle is given by length times breadth or length multiplied by breadth. But if you want to express this one algebraically, we say that area equals to length multiplied by breadth. We see that we represent the length by L and we represent the breadth by B and we represent the area by A, right? So in algebra, we'll be representing things alphabetically. That is what you'll be seeing in algebra. So the basic laws introduced in arithmetic are generalized in algebra. Let us take for an example. A, B, C, and D represent any four numbers. So you see these rules that are here are the generalized principle in algebra. And the application of these rules is what we'll be solving in the examples that we're having. Now let us go to example 1. We have this question that says 4p raised power 2, then qr raised power 3. We are asked to simplify it. How are we going to do that? The first thing you have to know is that a, b, c in algebra is the same thing as a multiplied by b multiplied by c, right? Now, therefore, this is the same thing as 4 multiplied by p raised power 2 multiplied by p raised power 2 multiplied by q multiplied by r raised power 3. We have to understand that. Now, what is my p? My p equals to 2. Therefore, I can say that is 4 multiplied by 2 raised power 2 multiplied by what is my q? My q is 1 over 2. Multiplied by 1 over 2. Then multiply by what is my r? That is 3 over 2 raised power 3. Right? Now, what am I going to do next? I'm going to open my bracket here and I'm going to multiply everything. Now, what is my 2 raised power 2? That is 4. That is 4 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 1 over 2, then multiply by 3 raised power 3 equals to 27, divided by 2 raised power 3 equals to 8, because 2 raised power 3 is 2 times 2 times 2. 3 raised power 3 equals to 3 times 3 times 3, and that will give us 27 divided by 8. Now, we can say 2 here 1, 2 here 2, right? We can also say 8 here 1, 4 here 1, 4 here what? 4 here 2, right? Therefore, we're going to be having 1 multiplied by 2, right? Multiplied by 1 over 1, then multiply by 27 over 2, right? This is where we got our 1, this is where we got everything like that. 2 cancel 2. I will be left with what? 1 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 27. And that's equals to what? Which means our answer equals to 27. That's our first example. Let us move to the second example. Now, second example, they say we should evaluate 3ab minus 2bc plus abc. Given that a equals to 1, b equals to 3, and c equals to 5. This question is quite easy. We'll just input our values here. What are we going to be having? We're going to be having 3ab, that is multiplied by 1, then multiply by what? B, which is 3, minus 2bc, that is 2, multiplied by b, what is my b? That is 3, multiplied by 5, plus abc, that is 1 times 3 times 5. Therefore, my answer equals to 3 times 1, 3, 3 times 3, 9, that is 9, minus 2 times 3, 6, 6 times 5, 30, minus 30, plus 1 times 3, 3, 3 times 5, 15, plus 15, right? And after subtracting, we're going to have, in this case, we're going to have minus 21, plus 15, we're going to have minus 6. Therefore, our answer is minus 6 for this particular question. And it's as simple as that. That's how easy algebra is. Let us move to the next question. They say find the sum of 3x, 2x, minus x, and 7. You have seen the word sum, right? Sum is what? Add everything together. Therefore, we're going to say 3x plus 2x plus minus x plus minus 7x. Now, this is what you have to understand in basic algebra. You have to understand that minus times minus equals to plus. Minus times plus equals to minus. Then plus times plus equals to plus. That's what you have to understand in basic algebra. Now, in this case, we know that this is plus times minus. What is plus times minus? I've given us the answer, that is minus. This is also plus times minus. What's plus times minus? I've given us the answer, which is minus. Which means we can write this as what? We can write this as 3x plus 2x minus x minus 7x, right? 3x plus 2x gives us 5x. 5x minus x gives us 4x. 4x minus 7x gives us what? Give us minus 3x, which means our answer is minus 3x. Let me explain explicitly again. 3x minus 2x gives us 5x, right? Now 5x minus x that is here will give us what? Will give us 4x. 4x minus 7x will give us what? Will give us minus 3x that we have here, right? That is what we are having, and this is the answer for this particular question. Let us move to the next question. They said subtract all this, like subtract this one from this. What are we going to do? We just put into brackets, very easy. Put into brackets plus 3y minus 4z, right? Then subtract it from x minus 2y plus 5z. That's the subtraction. You are subtracting it from it. Now, what are you going to have? You know, I've already told you that minus times minus equals to plus, minus times plus equals to minus, plus times plus equals to plus. Therefore, we're going to apply that rule here as well. How are we going to do that? That is minus times plus x will give us plus x, right? Minus x rather. Therefore, we're going to have 2x plus 3y minus 4z, then minus x. Now, minus times minus 2y, minus times minus give us plus. That is plus 2y. Then minus times plus give us minus. That is minus 5z. The next thing you are going to do here is collect the like term. In collecting the like term, x will come and meet x, y will come and meet y, and z will come and meet z. Therefore, we're going to be having 2x minus x plus 3y plus 2y, then minus 4z minus 5z, right? 2x minus x will give us x, plus 3i plus 2y will give us 5y, then minus 4z minus 5z will give us what? Will give us minus 9z. And this is our answer for this particular one, right? As simple as that. This is how easy algebra is. You just have to follow your steps. Once you follow the step, you're going to get your answer. Let us move to the next question. They said multiply 2a plus 3b by a plus b. Quite easy, right? What you're just going to do is they said 2a plus 3b, then multiply everything by a plus b. You see, this question involve opening of the bracket, because you see this 2a and 3b, both of them owns this a plus b. It is very, very important for you to know that. Now, how are we going to open our bracket? Let us get into that. Now, what you're just going to do is 2a times a will give us 2a squared, right? Then 2a times b will give us 2ab. Can you see the way I'm opening brackets? 3b times a will give us what? Will give us 3ab, and 3b times b will give us what? Will give us 3b squared, right? This is what you're having. What's the next thing? I have common factors here. 2ab, 3ab. Therefore, my answer is 2a squared plus 5ab plus 3b squared. As simple as that, right? Very, very simple. Now let us look at this next question. It said simplify 3a. They said we should simplify 3a divided by 9ab, then 4a squared b divided by 2a. Quite easy. What you're just going to do is, that is 3a divided by 9ab, right? Now, quite easy. 3a1, 3a3. Therefore, I'll be left with 1 over 3, right? A cancel a. Therefore, I'm left with what? B at this place. Therefore, my answer is 1 over 3b. Or, if you are going to use the law of indices, you can say 3b raised to power minus 1 if you're going to use law of indices. Remember, in the law of indices, 1 over a equals to a raised to power minus 1, and that is the reason why we're having this. And the second question says we should simplify. So let me just clean this so that we can do the second question. So we should simplify 4a squared b divided by 2a. 2 cancel 2, we are left with what? 2. One of the a here cancel a here, we are left with a, then b. So therefore my answer is 2ab for this one. Quite easy, right? Now look at this question. They said simplify a cube b squared when everything is equal to this. Now you have to simplify first before you look for your answer. Now look at this question. They said a raised to power 3 a raised to power 3 b raised to power 2 c raised to power 4, right? Quite easy, right? What are we going to do? Now let us get into that. Let us write it perfectly. A raised to power 3 b raised to power 2 c raised to power 4. Everything divided by a, b, c raised to power minus 2. This is quite easy because we can just say one of the a here, subtract the a here, we are left with what? We are left with a squared. One of the b here, subtract the b here, we are left with what? We are left with b squared. The only one that can be quite complicated is this particular one. What you're going to do is, remember that if you're having 1 over c squared, the same thing as c raised to power minus 2, right? Therefore, if you're having 1 over c raised to power minus 2, is the same thing as c raised to power minus minus 2, which is equal to c raised to power 2. Therefore, we can say that in this case, we can say that this is the same thing as c raised to power 4 minus minus 2. And minus minus 2, I've already told you. Minus times minus will give us what? Will give us plus. Therefore, that is equals to a squared b raised to power 2 c raised to power 6. Now we can now input these values here. Remember, this is 1 divided by 8. Therefore, that is equals to 3 squared multiplied by b squared equals to 1 over 8, everything squared, multiplied by 2 raised to power 6, right? 3 raised to power 2 equals to what? 3 raised to power 2 equals to 9, multiplied by 1 over 64, because 8 raised to power 2 equals to 64, multiplied by 2 raised to power 6. What's 2 raised to power 6? That is 128. I'm sorry. 2 raised to power 6 equals to 64. We can just say 64 cancel 64. We are left with what? We are left with 9. Therefore, our answer for this particular question equals to 9. So 9 is our answer. And that is actually the basic introduction to the basic operation in algebra. So these are the practice questions that you can actually work on by yourself. And if you actually work on this, you can drop the answer in the comment section. And if you have any question about what I've explained so far, you can ask in the comment section as well. If it's something I'm going to make a video on, I'm going to make a video on it. And if it's something that I can explain by replying to you in the comment section, it's something I'm going to explain as well in the comment section. Thank you so much for listening, and don't forget to subscribe for more. Thank you.